I want to record this video because I feel like this is a very, very crucial piece of information that can help you tremendously. It helped me tremendously. This is how to understand the people who are hurting you, to have a different perspective on that, and also how to keep yourself in a higher energy state. It's like a two-piece video that I just want to address because I feel there's a need for that. So the first step, and that was crucially important for my soul soul healing journey, was to start telling myself every time somebody was hurting me, I started telling myself inside, not with my voice, just inside of my mind. Let's say somebody is calling me a name, I would listen to this, and then I would consciously tell myself inside of my mind, this person is suffering. This person is suffering. This person is suffering. And of course it doesn't happen all the time. A lot of times, if you're triggered, because when somebody is, like, let's say, calling you a name or reacting in a very, very mean way towards you, you get triggered, because the truth is, if you have an inner wound, that's what gets triggered. So sometimes you cannot control yourself like this. But the more I started working on my inner world and becoming a neutral observer, I was able a lot of times to actually stop that immediate reaction of, reacting back. I would just look at the person, and inside of my mind, I would tell myself, this person is suffering. This person is suffering. So that's what's happening. When people are unhappy internally, they project that inner pain outwards, and that's why, they attack us verbally or, emotionally, physically. So that's the plain truth, right? And the way I have arrived at this beautiful wisdom was through my favorite spiritual teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh. I'm not sure if I'm not saying his name the right way, but, please look him up. I put information about him on my feed. He is simply beautiful. I remember watching his video, and in one of those videos, that's what he said. He said, the person in pain, they are suffering, so that pain is spilling over, and so that's why they're doing all these reactions, the mean behaviors. So once you get that understanding deeper in your mind, in your soul, you gain that deeper understanding that any person hurting us, it's not about us, it's about them. They are suffering. They're suffering, deeply suffering. So start practicing that. Anytime something unfavorable happens to you, some kind of mean interactions or, any upsets, just start telling yourself in your mind, if you can't stop your immediate reaction, just start telling yourself, this person is suffering. This person is in pain. So that helps tremendously to put a break, to put a pause in that relationship pattern, with that person. In your typical reaction, you probably would like scream back or whatever. You'll start crying. This switch will help you to break the spiraling down to the reaction that you don't want to have, right? So that's kind of like one part. The other part, any person that you're struggling with, let's say, somebody's hurting you and, you hate them, you have a feeling of hate or feeling mad, feeling upset, feeling angry, and so forth. So all of these emotions are, emotion is energy in motion. So you have an emotional body inside of you. So the emotions get stirred up. It's just like a field, energy field. And so they're either low vibration, which is, all those, sadness, anger, fear, they're like low, they're more dense. Or they're higher vibrations, when we feel lighter, when we feel happy and joyful and so forth. So let's say a person triggered you and you're upset and you're like having really hard time with that person. So you kind of internally, you're shifting in a very low vibration of feeling hate or anger or whatever. So what you do daily, the person that you're struggling with, whenever you remember, you will start saying, I send love and healing to that person. I send love and healing to that person. And you just do it every time you remember to do it. And you might, in the beginning, don't even feel like doing it. You're like, screw this. Why do I have to send love and healing to this person? But the reason you're doing this is because you are now trying to maintain your energy body in a higher state. How do you do this? You need to get rid of the low energy vibration. How do you do this? By feeding a good, clean, higher level energy to your own self. How do you do that? You forgive. You remove the low energy out of your body by sending love and healing to that person. And I did that with a lot of people who were hurting me, with my ex-husband, with the lady that I was struggling with at work. I was saying it. I didn't even believe the statements, but I religiously did it because I told myself, I want to feel lighter inside of me. I want to keep my energy clean and clear. I am working on my own self. So if forgiveness is the way to be of a higher energy, let me try it. And so I just started doing it daily whenever I remembered. I send love and healing to so-and-so. I send love and healing to so-and-so. And in the beginning, I didn't believe it. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I don't know how many days. Boom, the shift happened. It happened a few days after you just started feeling, more peaceful and more easy about that person because you are purifying your energy body, your inner energy. You are consciously working on being light. So please do these two things. Anytime you find yourself in a very, very painful, unpleasant situation, remember 2 key things. Whoever is upsetting us, they are not happy. They are suffering. They are in pain. That gives you that other perception on the situation, that gives you that better understanding and better piece of compassion towards the person who is actually hurting you. Just keep telling yourself, she's in pain, he's in pain, she's in pain, he's in pain. And the best way is just becoming a mirror. So if you stay silent and just observe, hopefully that person realizes that they're doing something wrong. So this is the best way. But of course, it's a mastery. It doesn't happen right away. So if you just start telling yourself, this person is suffering, this person is in pain, that stops your old reaction. That's huge. That was huge for me. And the other part, whoever you're struggling with, each day, whenever you remember, I send love and healing to this person. I send love and healing to this person. And your focus is your own energy. You're not really worried. The focus is not, of course you mean that eventually, but for now, just focus on yourself. Have the intent of, I want to keep my energy pure and clean and clear and light. I'm doing it for myself. I want to have, I'm in control of my body, of my physical body, my emotional body, my energy body. Let me keep this body clean and clear. I send love and healing. I send love and healing. Forgiveness is the way. Forgiveness is the way. I send love and healing. I send love and healing. You will notice in several days when you start doing it, you will have breakthroughs. Because if I experienced it, you will experience it too. It is super powerful. Forgiveness is the key. Compassion is the key. But of course, with very, very clear boundaries. Okay? I hope it helps. I just felt the urge to explain this. Have a beautiful Sunday. And I don't know, until next time. Bye.